Well, it's the end of the Sark Folk Festival 2011, and I've managed to nab 2 members, critical members possibly, of the committee, Simon and James. Actually, you've got a slightly strange role that you're on the committee, you're running around organising everything, and you're performing the whole time. So it's
as is he.
As is he.
Yeah, in fact, all members of the committee. Yeah,
actually, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there was.
Jess was, I think, the most. She had about 4 bands.
Yeah, and is it Dave that's in the Morris side as well?
That's right. Yeah, we've got a few Morris musicians in the committee.
Yeah, because you're the Barley Dogs, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
Well, you're not the Barley Dogs. You could run around saying that. They'd probably beat you up for it. Yeah. I mean, it's only the second year, and it seems nigh on perfect. I mean, how have you've got to this point very quickly? Did you go out with an idea of what you wanted a festival to be, or how did it come together?
To be honest, we're not entirely sure. It's just happened. I mean, the location, first of all, is one of our biggest assets. It's such a stunning island.
Well, it's totally unique. Actually.
Well, exactly. And I mean, we're all festival goers. We know what we like from a festival, and we've all put that into a mix and kind of taken a bit from all of our experiences, and tried to create what we would want to go to as a festival.
Yeah. Did you grow up on Guernsey? You're saying?
Yes, yeah, I'm a Guernsey boy.
Yeah. And you're just a blow-in, aren't you?
I am. I've only been here a year and a half, so yeah.
The locals are nearly talking to you.
Almost, yeah. They're grunting now, which is good.
Yeah. That's what they do anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, first off, the location is. I can't think of any other festival that has a location as unique, as eccentric, as. Well, such good weather, being vaguely in the UK, if you want to, before you sort of go into Europe, but also where it's so chilled out. I mean, the residents seem all chilled out. Yeah. Everyone that's come to the festival seems chilled out.
I mean, Sark is a pretty chilled out place, 365 days of the year. You know, well, you know what it's like coming from the UK. Here, it's like stepping back in time. You know, there's no motor vehicles. There's not the big bustle of the city. It's like a rural town stuck out in the middle of the sea, and you add folk music to a mix, and everybody just chills out completely.
Yeah. I mean, you could have got. I mean, actually, with all that, you could have got away with actually putting on a fairly mediocre bill, and it still would have been a great festival. But you've actually put on a really good bill, and you've got some acts here that we've not come across before who are fantastic. I mean, Hat Fitz and Carl Robinson just then, who sort of more or less started the festival on the first day, and they've finished off there. I mean, they're stunning, you know, and it's got the whole crowd going.
I think it's like an ethos, isn't it, with folk music? If you just get the right people who have the right soul to do something that touches other people, and then it just comes alive, and it just appeals to people, and they're like that. They're real people playing real music, and it's something genuine about it. It's genuine music, I think, and that's what people appreciate. You know,
And it's pulled a lot of different cultures together as well, different traditions of music.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Channel Islands is an amazing spot because we've got influences from the UK, influences from Europe, and that's what we wanted to bring together in the festival. You know, we've got the French bands playing, the English, and we've got, of course, bands like Brayback come down from Scotland. We tried to get as much of a mix as we possibly could.
It's worked perfectly, I think. So, next year's dates are already. What are the dates next year?
We're going to be the 29th of June to the 1st of July, so it's a Friday to Sunday again.
Yeah. Fantastic. You're going to change anything? I mean, I can't see anything you would want to change, but
I might try and get some jacket potatoes for next year.
What, for you to run a stall?
Yeah.
Well, that's another sideline. You can perform, do the potatoes, and run around organising. Unblocking the toilets.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. And I mean, again, I think it was good at the end that they got the committee all up on the stage, because you don't realise the amount of work that goes into making a festival work. You know, just 3 days out of the year, and it's a year's work, isn't it?
It's more than a year's work. I mean, it's amazing. We started planning this festival before we had put on last year's festival, and likewise, next year's festival is already underway. And I mean, it's been a lot of work, but it's so worth it. When these 3 days have just been amazing. Even though we, as committee members have been running around the site all weekend, we have just had the best time. It's been fantastic.
I think the key thing is that all the committee members are friends, and they will work together. They play music together. It's a bigger thing than just that, and I think that helps bring the festival together. They're not just random individuals. They're
It's
actually
true,
friends.
actually, yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to know how many festivals the organisers are actually musicians as well. It may not be that many where that many people on the committee are actually musicians as well. So,
Yeah.
well done, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it was a fantastic weekend, and look forward to next year's.
Thank you.
Great,
And
yeah.
Thanks for coming.
That's
Yeah,
great fun,
Look
yeah.
forward to seeing you next year.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. I'll bring more sun cream next year.
Great.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.